requested.
Good evening, everybody, and a very warm welcome back to the channel once again. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. We are back once again in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and we're going to be taking a ride in the Fenix Airbus A319 from here in Munich over to Olbia down in Sardinia, and I am very excited for that. It is going to be one absolutely incredible flight. The flight time is about 1 hour and 24 minutes is what SimBrief has given us, and we're going to be cruising at 39,000 feet. Once again, a massive shout out to WinWing for sending us their MCDU for me to showcase and review to you guys. That is going to be happening during today's stream, like usual. Let me just mute GSX a minute, because it is always with these doors, it never ever works. But yeah, we're going to be off to Olbia down in Sardinia today. A very nice flight, and I am looking forward to it. Let's take a look at who we have got in chat today. Over on the vertical stream, we've got Maria and someone else. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome aboard. Over at the regular stream, we have got Alex. Welcome aboard, Alex, and Force Tears as well. Long time no see, Force Tears. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. I just added some OBS filters, Alex. But yeah, I think it sounds a bit better as well. What really annoyed me was the breathing that you could hear, and I think I've fixed it now, and you can't hear my keyboard and things anymore. Jumping into the flight deck then, if we go over here, auto door simulation. Oh, how do we get these silly doors to open? Don't you have to turn? Okay, I think I know how we can fix it. Let's get that external power on. Battery 1, battery 2. Adia's left side, right side, centre to the nav position. Cruise supply can go on. Nav logo lights, no smoking signs to the auto position. Emergency exit lights, arms, and seatbelt signs on. We will do the ELEC pump. And now it fixed it. Can get rid of that now. Brilliant. That is the overhead pretty much sorted. We can come down to the box, over to the ATSU page, AOC menu, flight in it, so we can plug some information in here. We are okay. Lufthansa 1913. Sounds better. Your mic sounds very podcasty-ish. Yeah, I think it sounds quite nice actually. I was like messing around with the settings 2 minutes before the stream was due to start. We are here on the ground in Munich, and we are going over to Olbia today. And our alternate airport is... Alternate airport is what? Lima India Echo Echo. Wherever that is. And our estimated flight time is 1 hour and 24 minutes, I believe. I believe that was correct. Yes, I've added, so the OBS filters that I added was noise suppression, 3-band equalizer, expander, compressor, and a limiter. So hopefully if I shout, like, ah, like that, it won't be too loud for you all. Yes, I added a limiter, Alex, yep. Flight time, 1 hour, 24 minutes. And that's that page sorted. We can unmute GSX now. So that gives us like a nice little environment. Cool. Into the init page, then we can plug in the iCal codes. Flight number today is Lufthansa 1913. 1913. Cost index for our flight today is 12. Oh dear, not 2. 12. And our cruising altitude, flight level 390. If I can click the buttons, yes I can. Brilliant. Over to the flight plan page then, into the departures. We're going to be departing off of runway 08 left today via the 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗃 Quebec departure. Where is it? 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 Quebec. Let's insert that then. And sorry about that. And after that, we are going to be turbo going via airway Yankee 107. And we're taking Yankee 1072 𝗏𝗀𝗀. One thing I have really noticed after getting the WinWing MCDU is I'm filling out everything manually because it's just so much more fun and easier to do. Before, I would just import everything from SimBrief, add the departure, add the arrival, and that's that. But this is a lot more fun getting to physically click buttons and things like that. Then we go direct to 𝗏𝗂𝗏. After 𝗏𝗂𝗏, we're going direct to Tinto. Which one do I pick? I think it's the top one. We'll take a look later, if that's the correct one. Alex, yeah, I really badly want to. So I tried to use my phone initially, but it didn't work. And I don't have a webcam anywhere. And I probably need to buy one, because that will be really cool. Like, it's a nice view. You can get to see what I'm doing and what's happening on this this screen as well. I think that would be really good. I have got no clue. I can't remember. I think it might have been Elgato, I think. And then we're going direct to 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃. Like so. Brilliant. Into the arrivals. ILS approach runway 23 via the 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃 for Lima. Arrival, there we go. Any approach vias? Oh, there's load. Was it Elgato? Maybe it was Video Ninja or something, whatever it is called. I can't really remember what I decided to go with, because I was looking at a load of them. And it's no vias, so we can just insert. Have a quick scroll through. All looks good. The IRS is still not aligned. Interesting. Okay. Well, the aircraft is loaded, so over to the mass and balance page, we can do our init B. 0 fuel weight 116.9, and our max 0 fuel weight percentage is 28.9. Block fuel on board today. Video Ninja, yeah, it kind of does. Block fuel today is 14.8. Throw that in there, and that is the init B page sorted. Can we take an intersection departure today? Yes, we can. We're going to take Bravo 12. So let's go into the departures, the departure performance information even. Sync our load sheet. Wait, what's our departure runway? 08 left. Forced it is, no worries my friend. Appreciate you for stopping by. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for coming along. We're going to take Alpha 6 for departure. And those V speeds look good. Cool. I'll plug these in here just because I can then see them and plug them in. So V1 127, VR 127, and V2 131. Transition altitude 5,000. Thrust reduction / ACC, whatever that means. 2970 over 2470. Takeoff shift in feet is 5,900. Flaps 2 and a trim value of up 0.8. Flex temp as well, 65. So there we go, that's all in. Taking a look back upstairs, and we'll get that AP master switch on, followed by the APU start switch. Let's go ahead and pop the METAR into the chat. See what that has to say. Wind 030 degrees at 6 knots. Showers, I believe. Is that what that says? Yeah, light showers of rain. Few clouds 900, broken clouds 1,700, overcast 3,200, and a few towering cumulus clouds. QNH 1013, and no significant changes expected. Looks good. Over here then, we can go ahead to pop our cruising altitude flight level 390. What is going on up there? Everything okay? Sting the cabin crew. AP is ready. AP bleed can come on. Fuel pumps on. Beacon light on. TCAS over to auto. Pretty miserable evening here in Munich. I did wind the time back a little bit, but we are using live weather.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Nate, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. Olbia is in Sardinia, so I will show you on Volanta. Little look. Let's pull it up for you all to see.
Departure checks completed.
There we go.
Inserted.
We are here in Munich. We're going to be going over Austria, a bit of Switzerland, over the Swiss Alps, over Italy. Leave Italy behind, and then we just go into this island here. Olbia. Runway 23. And I believe this is Sardinia, isn't it? I think it is. Or is it Sicily? Sicily or Sardinia, one of the two. But yeah, just down there, and we are up here for now. And the flight time is about an hour and a half. Okay, back up front. They are raising us up, ready for pushback. Where is my other chat gone? There we go. We're going to go nose right, tail left. Part brakes released.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Engine mode selector over to ignition. Coming over to the left-hand engine, starting engine 1. Sounds are going up. Enjoy the startup. Okie dokie, good start on engine number 1. Starting engine 2. Enjoy. Welcome back, Alex. Appreciate you for stopping by once again. And we're going to bring those sounds back down because otherwise GSX is going to deafen us.
Set parking brakes.
Park brakes set.
Locking gear.
Miserable afternoon here in Munich. Okay. Cool. Good engine start on number 2. Engine mode selected back to normal. Over to the wing view, we can set flaps 2 for departure. Let me just move my rudder pedals back. And we can do our flight control check. Full right. Full left. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right and neutral. Flight controls are checked full and free. A-OK. Order brake can go to max. Ground spoilers can be armed. Coming upstairs we can get rid of our APU. And we can then do nothing else. We are ready to go, I think. Take a config, predict wind shear over to auto, ding dong cabin crew, nose light over to taxi, and let's go flying. Spool those engines up. Sardinia is the lower island. Olbia is due west of Sorrento, Italy. Nice. Quick brake check. Yep, they are working. Just gotta make sure, you know. We don't want brakes that don't work, especially on landing. Come on, plane, let's go. There we go. Up to a good speed now. We can bring those thrust levers back to idle. Just let the aircraft coast all the way. Actually, we'll give it a little bit of an additional kick. Rare footage. I don't understand, Alex. Rare footage of YouTube encouraging an airplane. It's not alive. Oh. I get it now. Speed up. There we go. Maybe it's this rain that makes everything so slippery and slidey and disgusting. Okay, Alpha 6 for departure. It's going to be a left turn here and then the next right turn. Oh, that would be cool. I wonder if we can figure out a way to do that and you guys can control the plane. Alex, if you know how I can set that up, send me a Discord DM. Come on, get moving. We don't have all day. We want to go to Sardinia. and leave this horrible weather behind. What's the weather like looking in Sardinia? Metal. There we go. Let's see what it says. Winds 230 degrees at 13 knots. Cav OK. Temperature 19. QNH 1007. Gorgeous. 19 degrees Celsius. Yes, please. Okay. Right turn here. Talal, hello, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hey, Amaya, hello, welcome aboard. Nice to see you once again. And Empty Channel as well, welcome. Nope, we are just about to leave the horrible, grimy, gloomy, rainy Munich behind. We're flying down to Sardinia, just off the west coast of Italy. Coming back upstairs, then landing lights on, nose lights to take off, wing lights, runway turn-offs, and strobe lights on. Alpha 6 intersection departure today, so we have got
approaching 08
5,900 feet to use instead of the full 13,000. So we're really pushing this aircraft to its limits, but it can do it. It's the A319, the baby bus. Alright, sounds are up. How do I want to do this? Let's just come over this way a bit further. And then we can whip around here.
On runway 08 left.
Brilliant. Sounds are up. Enjoy the takeoff roll, my friends. Throttle's up to about 50% on the N1. Maverick 65, SRS runway, auto throttle blue. Thrust set. My rudder is not doing anything, there we go. $100 knots checked. That's nose pressure neutral. V1 rotate. Positive rates, gear up. Bring those sounds back down for you all. Thrust climb. Climb, auto thrust. There we go. Flaps 1, speeds checked, flaps 1. Empty channel, you are on the vertical stream. If you click onto our channel page, you can go onto the regular stream and see everyone else over there. Yeah, I think I've seen it in the past, Alex. Into the horrible clouds we go. Flap 0, speeds checked, flaps 0. And so let's go. Autopilot 1 engaged. Let's get some tunes on. What should we go for today? Standard pressure. Right, I'm going to grab a quick drink of water. I will be back in a few moments. Thank you all for coming along. Enjoy the tunes and views. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Hello again. So sorry about that absolutely massive break. I was just having to sort a couple of bits out and it took way longer than I anticipated. But that's okay, we've still got plenty of time left in the flight to relax, have a chat and things like that. So, very sorry about that. Let's see, what did I miss? Amaya, hello, welcome back. And Alex as well, thank you. See you in a bit, Alex. Appreciate you stopping by. Captain DC, hello. Thanks for stopping by. And Empty Channel, nice to see you once again. So we currently are just crossing over into Italy. We're leaving... Oh no, we've been in Italy for a while actually, I think. Just about to fly over Bologna, however you pronounce it. Hopefully the flight has been all right so far. Looks really beautiful out of the window. Yeah, very good thing it isn't raining. Once we get above the clouds, you can't see much. Well, there won't be any rain, but really nice details down there. We can pop the METAR into the vertical jet. See what it looks like. Winds 230 degrees at 13 knots, cavalry K, temperature 19 with a dew point of 14, QNH 1008 hectopascals. Doesn't seem too different actually, just looks very nice. And hopefully, yeah, no clouds. So, take a look at the plan. I flew the flight last night, or whenever yeah, it was last night. And we have got this mess. So we can go straight from Tinto to 480. So just clear some of these out. M deck. And you should see it will start to update on the ND. Oh, hold on, I've gone too far. There we go, up to 480. And insert. See? Now we're going directly to 480. Did that change the top of the centre at all? Not really. Quite a beautiful day for flying. I'm just going to close my windows as I'm absolutely freezing to bits. 2 seconds. Okay, lovely. That's all sorted. Hopefully I will warm up now. Really nice up here. Oh, TCAS is on standby. We can get over to TARA. Whoops, we should have done that ages ago. And we also need to get rid of the lights. So you got signs as well. Yeah, once again, I'm very sorry about that break. I had to do something, but we're back now. Very beautiful out here. 0039 Zulu is our estimated time of arrival. You are so inaccurate. I don't understand how it can be that inaccurate. I wonder if there is like a way we can make it be like time until landing. There is. Four minutes 14 seconds. FPS. Oh, FPS. That's without frame generation though, so that's no good. Aircraft type. 319. We've got altitude. That's quite cool. The distance to go, I think, is probably the best one. Okay, I might have to update it. Because we have got... Oh, that's not accurate, though. These aren't very accurate. We're going to have to make it... change it to be something else. Flight distance. Yeah. We'll leave it on ETA, I guess, and I might change it up later. Change it to something else. Brilliant. Quite a nice day for flying, actually, up here. And once again, I'd like to thank the team at WinWing for sending me their MCDU to showcase to you guys. Been using it throughout today's stream. If you're interested in buying one for yourself, the link is in the pinned chat message. And I'll be recording my video tomorrow, but I wanted to give it some time to get to use it, because I could have recorded the video straight on straight when I received it, but it's not really got the experience of me using it and things. It says, what is my favourite flight? That's quite hard, because there are a lot of really good flights. And so many that I haven't done yet that I really want to do. So, upcoming this week, we're going to be going from Flint to Nashville. Should be quite good fun. And I want to do... There is another flight I think I wanted to do. Oh yes, it was flying over in Japan. Would probably do that in the 777 actually. Do some Japan flights in the 777-200. Trying to fill up my Volanta. Get lots of flights on there. There's quite a few in Japan actually, which is surprising. But flying in Japan is so good fun. I love it. Really, really do. And then I want to do a long haul at some point soon, because we haven't done a long haul in a while. We might do like a split stream. Yeah, Ramaya. So we depart, climb out, get to cruise, spend an hour in cruise, and then end the stream, and we come back just before top of descent. What's that done there? Italy is a country I really want to visit so badly, but I've not had the opportunity to yet. Hopefully in the near future, though. Be able to visit Italy. Have a bit of a city break or do whatever. Go to Rome. I would quite like to do a road trip around Europe. I think that could be quite good fun. Yeah, and then yeah, should be good fun. I'm gonna probably get I want to get a webcam just so you guys can see what I'm doing on the WinWing McDo. Just gotta try and find one that will be good quality but not crazy expensive. Yes, we're back, empty channel. Sure, empty channel. Send the link in the Discord and I'll take a look. And I really want to give 2024 a try. Once the system update or sim update 2 releases fully, then I will give it a go. What's my favourite app to stream on? I stream on OBS Studios to YouTube. Always have done. I've given Twitch a try. Never really liked it. And OBS Studio I prefer over Streamlabs OBS personally. I don't think Streamlabs OBS is as good quality and, well, not, I wouldn't say as good quality. It's just better to use OBS. I find it's more feature rich, a bit easier to use. Oh, I'll take a look at the channel. Oh wow, nice. They look like they're almost just newborn, born like a few weeks ago, a few days ago. Beautiful view out the window of that ground below. And then top of drop is going to be in doesn't give me the mileage. We go down here. Progress. Report. Top descent, 54 nautical miles. Oh, 10 minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes. We could go ahead and request the weather through here, actually. So, AOC menu, weather request. We can send that through. We will also pull up the charts. I have a Maya, yep. I was on a 777-300ER a couple weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, empty channel, nice. Okay, let's pull up Navigraph. And I can show you guys charts. Here we go. Pull it up a bit. Okay. We are here, not too far away from leaving the coast of Italy behind. As I said, we are cutting this corner off, so we're going straight from Tinto to Echo 0480. So there's then a little bit of the star, and then jumping straight into the final approach from Millis. In chart 11-2, which will show us the ILS or localized for runway 23. We have got a bit of information. The localizer frequency 111.3 with a final approach course of 233. Airport elevation is 37 feet and the runway elevation is 24 feet. In case of a missed approach, it's going to be on a track of 233 degrees off that way, climbing to 5,000, and once over the VOR, left turn to 067 degrees to join the R098 SME to 𝗂𝗚𝗯𝗏 and then hold. Minimums then 370. Taking a look at the approach, it's going to start at 3,000 feet on a heading of 233, and that's basically it. So we can go ahead and plug that information into the FMC MCDU. Okay. Actually, we need to go into here, ATSU, AOC menu, receive messages, weather data. Winds 230 degrees at 14 knots, CAV OK conditions, temperature 19.1008. Temperature 19, and the winds were 230 degrees at 14 knots. And as I mentioned, minimums today are going to be 370. Set that in the bar row. And that is the MCDU all set up, ready for our approach. Alex, welcome back. Hello. Let me just catch up on chat. I was on a 757 not long ago and a 767 and an A330-200. Very nice, empty channel. 7 dogs, wow. We should be on the ground in... Where's the page? Progress, report. 154 miles, so I'd say 20-30 minutes. I have 2 Great Danes mixed. Very nice, Samaya. Alex, hello. Welcome back. How's it going? I keep getting this encoder overloaded thing, and I can't remember how I fix it? The music stopped. What's happened to the music? Oh, it's just a quiet song. Encoded overloaded. I can't remember how I fix it. Do I have to increase the bit rate? Do you know, Alex? I have York Terriers. Very nice empty channel. I keep getting this encoder overloaded thing pop up on my OBS. How do I fix it? Do I have to increase the bit rate? It's just started today, which is interesting. How do I change the priority? Also, top of drop. I said intercept altitude, was it 2,000 or 3,000? 3,000. 3,000 set in there. A couple more minutes. Six, 7 miles. Okay, so we've left mainland Italy behind. There is Italy. Here is the sea. And we are going somewhere over there. It might be over there, might be further, I don't know. Can I reset this? Because, like, it's stuck on a zoom of 67. Okay, there we go. It's Olbia empty channel, which is in Sicily. It's down in Sicily, I think. Wait, I'm gonna have to look it up because it's either Sardinia or Sicily. It's Sardinia. Okay, got it. Sardinia. Great, okay. Top of descent has been reached. We are descending now. About 120 miles until we land. Not sure, empty channel. I think there are more people over on the regular stream. They're usually more popular than the vertical. Maya says, I look forward to these streams. Yeah. They're good fun. Really enjoy getting to spend time with you guys. Hang out on a nice evening. Next stream, by the way, is going to be on Wednesday. And I don't know what we're going to do. What flight would you like us to do? Might do some flights in Japan in the 777. That could be quite good fun. Could go from Sapporo, maybe, down to Tokyo. On Nagoya, Fukushima. Oh, we won't be going to Fukushima. No, is it Fukushima that had the incident with the nuclear power plant? Shanghai to Tokyo? That is a long flight. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. Light radar. I wonder what plane it's operated in. Shanghai, Tokyo, Haneda. Japan Airlines. Japan Airlines livery is a bit boring though. 2 hours and 23, yeah, probably not. Okay. Let's get back over to the wing view. Okay. Are we ready for the arrival? Almost. I'm just going to open up the flight recorder app for our replay. Get the landing rate up on the screen for you all. Landing rate monitor. Of course, do take them with a bit of a pinch of salt, as they're not the most accurate. Volanta and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 give us two different landing rates half the time, so try find an average in between them both. There we go, nice turn as we just passed Tinto overhead. And our next waypoint is going to be 𝗂𝐴𝐶0480, which then is the last bit of the star. I have never heard of the first airport MD channel, I'm going to be honest. But I would take a look a little later after stream. If you send that in the Discord, that would be appreciated. Order brake up to low. The A319 stops pretty quickly. Let's look it up, empty channel. Okay. Let's take a look at it on flight radar, see what flights. Oh right, so it's up near Sapporo. Nice. Edo. Tokyo Narita with Jetstar. Tokyo Haneda. See what else is up there. Of course you got Sao Paulo no Chitos. And this is like the Sendai. You could go from Sendai to Fukuoka or Hiroshima. What's my favourite airport? That's a very good question, Alex. The one I fly out of the most... On Volanta, the one I fly out of the most is Heathrow. But I don't know. That's a really hard question. I like them all, with a couple of exceptions. Like Manchester. I don't like flying to Manchester. Transition altitude is flight level 6-5. Let's see what the arrival. Okay. Max reverse. Go order brake. When you land flat full order thrust on. I don't know what our landing weight is going to be. I don't follow football empty channel. Or empty here. I don't really pay attention to it. Never really been a massive fan. It's a domestic Japanese airline, empty channel. But it's meant to be quite good, actually. Pop constraints on here. 210 knots, 210 knots, 210 knots. Alright, empty channel, thank you very much for stopping by on today's stream. Much appreciated. Have a fantastic evening, and I will see you in the next one. Which will be on Wednesday. Really looking forward to it. Hope you guys are as well. Okay. Right, lights can go on. Engine 1 fire. I didn't know you could do an engine fire test in the air. I don't know how I feel about that. Being able to do an engine fire test while you're in the air. Also, would you guys like it if I shared my custom camera views in our Discord? Yeah, I can share them in there. Okay, we're about to approach 𝗂𝗯𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 And then that's where we start our approach. Hey, Flight Sim Gaming! Welcome aboard. Nice to see you on this Monday evening. Wow, it's Monday. It was a bank holiday here in the UK, so it feels like it's a Sunday, even though it's Monday. But we're passing 10,000 feet now then. And the approach starts at Millis. It's quite a beautiful approach. All they really need to do is add... I need a bit more photogrammetry down in this area of the world. It's not much photogrammetry. Our next holiday should be Victoria Day towards the end of May. Very nice. Victoria Day, the 19th of May. Federal Canadian public holiday observed on the last Monday to honour Queen Victoria. Nice. I think we've got another bank holiday at the end of the month as well. We have got one on the 26th of May. And I think there are a couple in August. Our next holiday is Memorial Day. Nice. Cool. Let's go speed 200. As we are just getting ready for the approach now. Here we go. So we can actually see the airport down there. So we fly over the water. All set. Flaps 1. Speed check flaps 1. Just will, as we're maintaining 200 knots, it makes a bit more sense to hold that in there. Okay, just adjusting my microphone. Sorry if that made a really loud noise. Bit of turbulence, actually. Okay, let's start the replay recording. And if we go over here, activate the approach, LS and AP2. Localizer is captured. Cat 1 approach. It should be Cat 3. Oh, maybe because we've not intercepted the glide. Wow, that was a huge lag spike. Absolutely massive. It's interesting how far out the localizer actually you can intercept from. We are currently 20 miles from the field. And we've intercepted the localizer. Usually we intercept the glide at what? I don't know. Not that far out, let's put it that way. Okay. We can go off of standard pressure. I believe it's 1008 on the QNH. 1008. Okay. Are we intercepting yet? We are literally right about to. We are overhead. Mills. Glide slope captured. Speed 180, please. There's 180 set. Ground spoilers armed. Going upstairs. No smoking signs. Can go on. Hopefully our speed will start to bleed off. Oh, that's one thing with the A319. The speed, like, won't bleed off. We can pause the music there, though. So you have to use a lot of speed brakes with this aircraft. Otherwise, it will not bleed off one bit. Okay, flaps 2, speeds checked, flaps 2. Ground spoilers retracted. There we go. Looking absolutely lovely so far. Jeez, bit of a lag spike. What are we looking at frames wise? 66, not bad. And we'll go speed 160 until 4, dear me. Missed approach altitude is 5,000 on runway heading. This is a very fun approach. I really enjoy flying this approach. Nice headwind. It's almost directly on us, which is good. Ground spoilers retracted. We can leave them on now, as probably won't need them. Lovely, looks good so far. Beautiful approach. The mountains in the background. I think there is a circle to land for this airport. Charts approach. I don't know. Yeah, you can buy this as a circle to land. Cool, gear down, flaps 3, speeds checked, flaps 3. And we'll go set manage speed. Final approach speed anyway. And flaps full, speed check, flaps full. Cool. We're all good to go. Pop your landing rate guesses into the chat. What do you think our landing rate is going to be? I think it's going to be just over 200 feet per minute, maybe 223. But I'm taking control, my airplane. Enjoy the landing, my friends. Just giving it a bit of right rudder. So that wind is pushing our nose off the centre line slightly.
Approaching 2-3.
Runway 23 confirmed. Landing checklist, decab memo, landing no blue. Land checklist complete. Stable.
100 above. 4.
Whoa, hello. Land.
Minimum
Continue.
300.
Be careful with that nose, don't let it drop too low. There we go, recovered nicely.
200.
There it is, dip back down again, brilliant. There we go.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
Reverses. Nose down gently. Spoilers, decel. Reverses stowed, my brakes. And a very warm welcome to the fantastic airport of Olbia. That was a lovely landing. 149 on the feet per minute. Right in that touchdown zone as well. Volante gave us 138 feet per minute. Pretty good. Very happy with that. Taking a look upstairs, we can get that APU master switch on. Followed by APU start switch. Nose light over to taxi, landing lights off, strobe lights off, wing lights off. And let's vacate the runway. Brilliant. Speedy boy, hello. Welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Thank you for popping in, saying hello. Gate 103. No follow me, need it. Really, really good landing there. Very happy with that. Just wait for that APU. Should be any moment now. We'll kick off the packs, but then we'll sort them out. Chuck them back on. Cool. APU's ready. APU bleed on. Let's see if we can get a perfect parking job as well. Here we go, in on mic and then down a little bit to Sand 103, where we will park our A319 for the day. Lovely job, Lee. Here's stand 101, 102, 103 is just there. We can cut the taxi light. Slow down a little bit more. Oh, not to a stop. Brilliant. And then we can wheel ourselves in. Brilliant. I thought I installed the GSX profile for this airport. Go with our line that we can see here. Yeah, it was a really good flight, Maya. Thank you very much for coming along for the majority of it. Much appreciated. And stop. Brake set. Shut down engine 1. Shut down engine 2. And a very warm welcome to Olbia. Let's see, how was our parking job? Pretty perfect if you ask me. Beacon lights off, seatbelt signs off. And there we have it. An absolutely fantastic flight today from Munich down to where on earth are we? Olbia. Olbia, there we go, yeah. Really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Okay. Let's take a look at our flight on Volanta. There we go. We were the Lufthansa 1913 from Munich to Olbia. So we push back. Pretty good, nice short taxi out to Alpha 6. Blasted out of Munich, followed by a right turn, heading down over Switzerland into Italy, cutting over Italy and exiting over to the west side. Going into the Mediterranean Sea. After Tinto, we made a right turn over, just cutting that corner off. In on the approach. Here was minus 138. What, can we get rid of this green line? Thanks. We were perfectly in the touchdown zone. Don't know why there is saying there's a massive displaced threshold there. It was a very nice landing. Very, very nice landing. Let's get rid of the lantern. Brilliant. Okay. GSX. Restart the 𝗂𝐴TL.
You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
We can shut down GSX. There we go. Cool. Flaps full. Ground spoilers armed. All brake low. Let's boot up a replay.
Approaching 23. On runway 23. 3,300.
Trim will
feet
start
remaining.
here.
On runway 23. 2,700 feet remaining. Caution! Short runway. Short runway.
Cool.
Approaching 23. On runway.
Ground spoilers in. We can
23.
arm then. Oh my goodness, VRAS.
2,500 feet.
Close that down. Great. Okay, release that part brake. Let's go. We'll start on this side. Pretty lovely landing, if I do say so myself. If I was a passenger, I would be very happy. Really lovely approach over the water. You get to see the mountains in the background. And then the runway just appears. Looks like there's a port over there. Cruises. Coming into Sardinia. Lovely. Once again, a massive shout out to WinWing. They were kind enough to send out a MCDU for me to showcase and review. The video I will be recording tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get it out by the end of the week. But I've had a bit of time to use it now. And I'm very happy with it. If you want to pick up a WinWing MCDU for yourself, the link is in the pinned chat message. Lovely landing. Do one from here, I think. Hit resume. Arm those spoilers. Looks like that's a lighthouse down there. Nice on this side as well, actually. And then we're going to boot up the final replay after this. I always really like the replays from the outside because you can really see what you were doing, where that flare starts, and the lovely touchdown. Nice bit of wing flex in there. Gentle flare. And touchdown. There it is. Minus 100. Lovely. Okay. Let's go ahead. Jump outside where it is very loud. Fast forward a bit further. Here we go. Open up the camera plug-in. Lock mode. Brilliant. Let's just quickly make sure those ground spoilers are armed. Which they now are. Unfortunately though, everyone, that is all for today. A big thank you to everyone who came along. I really do appreciate it. And if you are on your way out, be sure to hit that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. A massive shout out to 𝗂𝗚𝗂𝗃𝗓𝗄𝗃, and everyone else who came along for almost all of this stream. Really do appreciate you guys for spending time with me this evening, and enjoy the final replay of the evening. I will see you all on Wednesday. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye for now.